So excuse me for a second while I uninside out it. Hello, welcome to my channel, Haylee Marie Vintage. Today I have another thrift with me. This is kind of part two to another one. You don't need to watch the other one to watch this one. They're not that related. I just wanted to kind of come in here and intro. So in this video, I'm gonna go to a Goodwill. And then after that Goodwill, I will be going to an ARC. I remember to film in the car for the Goodwill. For the ARC, I did not. This was just back in Denver. I still think their thrift shops are significantly better than the thrift shops here in Washington near me. I found a lot of really great stuff. You will see, it was good fun. But let's go ahead and jump to In the Car Haylee of the past. I don't know if you can tell, but I am at the Goodwill. It's right behind me. So this Goodwill is pretty hit or miss. So I either come out, I would say, with a lot of things, or I come out with nothing, which is pretty rare for me for a thrift shop. But this Goodwill just is, I don't know, it's weird. It's not the reason I keep coming back, because it's pretty rare for me to leave a thrift store empty-handed. But the reason I keep coming back to this one particularly is I have found some of the coolest 60s, 70s, and 80s items that I've ever found thrifting at this thrift shop, so it's always worth looking. I would say I don't look as carefully as I look at other thrift shops because, like I said, I just don't think it's great. But I'm excited to kind of go in, see what's up. It is a weekend, so it's going to be busier than I like, and it's kind of midday on a weekend, but it should be fine. I just ate lunch, so I'm in pretty good shape to thrift for a while, but I don't like to be hungry when thrifting, so I always bring snacks. But yeah, I will take some footage while I'm in there, and then I will check back in with you guys when I'm done. This here is the lamp section. I think this is really cute. I really like this lamp here, but I did leave it behind. It is a reproduction. I think it seemed pretty cheap, and it wouldn't fit in a suitcase anyway, but I thought I'd show you. Here we are in the Goodwill home goods section. I think this is really nice. So they do their things in color order, which I really like. I think it looks for nice display, but also I can focus on the colors I like. So here we hit purple. Purple and pink is about where I start to like things. Red and orange are not quite my colors. Nothing too interesting here. I do think this wreath is really, really cute. And then we're into blues, which is my favorite. I really like this guy here. I didn't need it though, so I left it at home. I mean, at the thrift store, not at home. I think that blue basket is cute. And then yeah, we're just humming along. The clear section is not that exciting to me, but that's okay. But yeah, and we hit, I guess, black, but nothing exciting there. There's somebody's shoes, how fun. White is another section I really like because it goes with everything. I do really like this candle holder, or bud vase, I guess. I thought it was really pretty. I went ahead and picked that up. And then we continue along here. I really, really like this jar here, the biscuit jar. I think it's really cute. I didn't bring it home though. That wouldn't fit in a suitcase. I also really liked this modern butter dish. I did leave it, but I thought it was really cute. And then yeah, we're in oranges and greens, which aren't always my favorite. I did see some glazing techniques I thought were neat, so I'm kind of filing that away for later when I work on some pottery. I thought this was really darling. In retrospect, I should have got it. We're in silver now. I do like the silver section. I found this fun rainbowy thing. I left it, I didn't need it, but I thought it was cool. And then we're just kind of perusing silvers. Nothing too exciting here today. I do like this section, but not today. But yeah, now we're in browns. I think these bookends are really interesting. And then this here is some sort of plaster thing. It's really beautiful. It's really interestingly made. It has a stamp on the bottom that says Mexico. If anybody knows what it is, I would be really curious, so let me know. Guys, I am so excited. We have fitting rooms back in this Goodwill. So this skirt is really cute. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take it home. It has belt loops. I think it's 1950s because if you look at this button here and the zipper, it looks kind of 50s, so we'll see. I'll kind of look at it further when I take it home. It is $6.99. And then this blouse here, I don't like that much. I thought it had a really cute polka dot pattern, and it's all linen and cotton, but it only fits kind of okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave this here. Next up, I have this really gorgeous, it's a Liz Claiborne belt blouse. I'm definitely taking this one home. It is, I couldn't find the price tag actually, I think, but it has all these beautiful pin tucks, and then there's like lace set in it as well. I think this is really, really pretty. Next up, I don't know if you can see this very well. It kind of is not well lit in here, but this is a really nice silk Saks Fifth Ave blouse. It's pretty big on me, as you can see, but I don't really mind that. It has this like cool polka dot pattern. I really like it. I think it'll look really good with probably not this skirt, but like other skirts that are a little bit tighter. And proving you need to check every single section. They had a gray version in the medium, even though I found the black in the large. I need to look them over for flaws. I think there's a good chance that there's some flaws on these ones, but I think they're really lovely, and so I'm hoping they'll work out. We'll see. And they are $4.99. Alright, I looked it over. There is a gross, very green, icky looking stain on this one, so I'm gonna leave this one here, but I'm gonna take the black one with me. Alright, we've got a fun dress here that I am not gonna take home. It had two belt things, but this one is just ripped off. And there's the other one. If it had the ties, I think I would like it, but I don't really feel like taking the time to repair it. I don't know, I guess, let me see, it's $7.99. It would need to be an on sale label for me to take this home. So I need to figure out what color is on sale, and then I'll make that decision. I do really like the color, and it is really comfy. It's just a nice rayon. So I don't know, we'll see. Alright, this was a for fun try on. It's very pretty. If I didn't already own enough dresses like this, I would maybe take this one home. You can see it has a really beautiful sparkle. I'm excited about fitting rooms being back open because I can try things on for funsies and then leave them here. And that is what I plan to do. However, this is still a very lovely gown. If I didn't have that one sparkly one I picked up, I think well over a year ago, I might take this one home. I also am not a huge lover of a one shoulder, but this is very pretty, and hopefully the right person will find it. It is pretty. I think I might take it home, honestly, to resell. It's too, as you can see, it's too far below here. But I think it's a really lovely piece, and I know this is the type of Goodwill where it won't get bought. The piping's really nice. This is like weird and padded, but that's fine. But yeah, I don't know. I think it is really pretty. It just definitely is not for me. It's definitely too big. Alright, I am all wrapped up in that thrift shop. I consider that a big success. Their fitting rooms were open, which was exciting. Most people were wearing masks, which, I mean, I'm dealing with the no mask. I just am an anxious little person. It's fine. But I left with only 3 items, so I did leave behind that Vanity Fair slip that I tried on, and I also left on that really colorful dress. Neither of those were on sale, and so I didn't really see a reason to bring them home for $8 each. However, the 3 items I did pick up were all on sale, so that would be that black silk blouse, that white blouse, and then that really, really cute skirt from the 50s. Now is where I am telling you that next I went to an ARC. I forgot my video camera, so I did not film. I filmed with my phone in the thrift store, and I filmed on my camera in the car. I did not do a car, so this is me about to go into the ARC, and you're going to now see a bunch of footage from the ARC kind of strung together. Alright, we are in the linen fabric whatever section of the ARC. This is a really wild bald eagle print fabric that I saw. It was odd, it was strange. That's a NASCAR fabric also. This I thought was really pretty, but the texture I didn't like. And then we're kind of through placemats. Their stuff was all mixed together and kind of hard to sort through. I thought this here was pretty. I did pick it up for a blouse. It is a pretty small length overall. And then more placemats. Just, yeah, weird section mix. Usually they're more organized. But here we're looking at a border print. I thought it was kind of cool.
not a big yardage. And then here, this green fabric I definitely picked up. There was enough for a dress. Excuse me as I fumble. It was really hard to get out and hold a camera, but I did put it in my cart. And then I just kind of kept looking. I did find, I believe, one more fabric, this one here, the blue. I thought this was a perfect blouse fabric, but the bug fabric's cute. It's kind of funny. And then there were a bunch of like American flags back there. I don't know if you can see that, but that's like not fabric. So here we are in the craft section. This is a very full craft section. This is in an older part of the city where it skews older. I thought this fabric pack back here was super cool. I really loved the fabric at the front, so I picked it up for that. But yeah, you can see this is really extensive, and I do think because it leans older. And then some contact paper, foam. Look at this giant embroidery hoop. Holy cow. I've been on a roll on finding these, but I don't really use them anymore, so it's too bad. But yeah, patterns were actually also really, really good here. I'll show you some I actually picked up in a second. I have never seen so many patterns. This here, I love this blouse, so cute. And then this here is they had a bunch of these folkwear patterns, so I picked up a couple of them. I did leave this one behind. So we are in the dress section. I thought this one was really, really neat, very sparkly. I didn't like it enough to pick it up. I already have enough dresses like it. I did pick up this guy. I think this is so pretty. I love the bright colors and it's comfy. Today, you'll see I'm perusing the dress section. This was a really disappointing dress section. So usually at the thrift store here, I really like their dress section. So I don't know if they changed their sorting method or what exactly happened here, but it was a pretty big dud, which is a huge bummer because this is usually where I thrive. I thought that fabric was cool. But yeah, kind of disappointing, but the thrift gods are only good in some things, and on this trip they were good in fabric, not dresses. So we are in my favorite section, the dish set section. I thought that kind of colorful pattern was cool. I also really liked these. I don't know, I always love clear teacups, but I didn't pick up any. We kind of have this basic simple silver set, very pretty. And then I really liked these salt and pepper shakers, but they didn't have their corks and I didn't want to figure it out. These here are all a really beautiful silver set. If I had a full dining room, I would have for sure picked these up. And, you know, if I didn't have to pack them in a suitcase. This here is a pretty bamboo set. It's not exactly my style. I did think these were really, really, really pretty. I did think this was really cute, but again, I didn't need it. Not that I really need anything. I also liked this. I really like the glaze here on this guy, but I didn't need it. It's kind of a weird size picture. But yeah, kind of a lot of clear dishes. I don't know, nothing too exciting here. They actually have some tea trays I picked up at a last haul. I was trying to see if they had anything cool looking in their plates, but no deal. So now we're in the hats. I found something really exciting in the hats. So I made this spider dress for Halloween last year in these exact colors, and somebody else made a headdress, so I went ahead and picked this up. I thought this was so funny. I don't know. I thought it was cool. It made me chuckle, so I went ahead and picked it up. I think I paid way too much for it.
Okay, we are back from the ARC. I wanted to show you my official haul at the end of that. I mentioned things that I took home and things that I didn't and all that jazz, but I just wanted to kind of reiterate, show you, give you a haul. I am not recovering anything from the Goodwill because I only took 3 pieces home that day, and you saw all 3 of those in the car. However, from the ARC, I had much more success, but not really in the clothing department. So I did pick up a few patterns. This really lovely 80s, like Victorian-esque blouse. Spooky's being wild, as always. I picked up 2 of these folkwear pattern. I've actually never tried any of these, but I know a ton of people who collect them and really love them. So I am going to give them a shot and see how I like them. I think that both of these are really cute. There was, I think, 2 more of these that I left at the store. And then also, while I was at the store, I saw a woman carrying around another 3 of these, and I'm super curious the 3 that she picked up because she beat me to these patterns. But of course I won't know. I'm too introverted to ask something like that. Next up, I'll dive into fabrics. This was the jackpot for fabrics. I think this is the best set of fabrics I've ever found in a thrift store. First up, we're going to start with a not so thrilling one. In that packet I picked up, I got this, it's like making a big stuffed duck fabric. It came in the pattern, it came in the pack, and I am not going to use this. This is not quite my jam. Maybe I could use it and make kind of a funny blouse, but I don't think I will. So that is that. This was a bit disappointing. This looked like this was a majority of the pack. It's kind of why I picked it up, because it's a really beautiful floral. And I have a scarf somehow in here. I wonder where that came from. I think this came from the hanky pack in the other haul. So sorry about that. This was a hanky that came in the other haul. But anyway, I thought there was a lot more of this fabric than there ended up being. These are all really weirdly cut scraps. So I think what I'm thinking of doing is doing like a summer bustier with this as the accent and finding a teal cotton that is the main. But I am still kind of bummed about it. This here is one of the only clothing items I picked up. I kept going back and forth about it, but I did really love the color and the pattern, and it is rayon and it's super pretty. So I think this will be one of my summer vacation dresses this year that I love and wear to the airport a bunch. I will insert a clip of me trying this on, since I don't think you will have seen it on. I wore it on the plane on the ride home, so it's already been on a plane. Next up, I found this really lovely linen. I primarily bought it for the trim. The trim on this is really pretty. Maybe it'll focus on it, maybe it won't. It's all a gamble. But yeah, I thought this was really nice. And I'm adding this to my ever-growing pile of linens that I need to do something with. I'll figure it out someday. Next up, we have another item of clothing. I haven't even tried this on yet. I have no idea how it fits, but it is so Y2K. It's super funny to me. It really reminds me of what teenagers were wearing when I was like a kid and afraid of teenagers. And so I think it's fun, and I will be excited to try this one on. And then next up, this was my surprise fabric in the pack. So I wasn't sure if I liked this fabric. It kind of has like weird little pheasants on it. Maybe you'll see those. They're kind of odd. But I think it's really cute, and I actually have like 2 yards of this, so I think it would make a really cute like button-down shirt. Or maybe a skirt, we'll see. I think I'm leaning shirt on this one, but I think it will be really cute. And then this, there's not much yardage here, so this is for like a summer halter top, I think. Ooh, excuse me. But it's just a really nice, cute little like ditzy floral fabric. This was not in the fabric pack. This is one that I picked up on like the racks. This is another one from the racks. I think it's pretty. I think it's technically upholstery. It kind of has an upholstery feeling quality, but I think it'll make a really pretty something. We'll see how much of it we have. I would love to be able to make this into a play suit, but I suspect there is not enough for that, and I can probably only get a shirt or a pair of shorts from it, but we'll see. And then next up, there was a lot more of this in the pack than I expected. This is just a yellow seersucker, nothing that thrilling, and I can definitely use this. I have all these different summer tops I want to try out making, and a seersucker is a like okay fabric for most of them, so I'll just use this as like my first test of a pattern, and this would still match a ton of the skirts I have, as well as actually some of the shorts, I think. And then last, this was my favorite find. This is a really beautiful, it's almost like a lawn, it's like a cotton lawn almost. To me it screams like 70s gunny sacks. But I just kind of want to make a really dreamy and flowy green gunny sacks-esque dress. This is also nice because it's not a cream, so I will not have to find a cream lace to match it. And I have tons of white lace, so this will be a super easy project to pair stuff with, and I'm super excited about it. And it just, I don't know, this just has a really like lovely quality to it that I feel like it's hard to find like good printed fabrics that have like this like lightness to it. But that is the end of this video. If you enjoyed, definitely stick around and hit that subscribe button. I should be doing plenty more thrift with me's this summer. As I'm traveling, I plan on continuing to film myself thrifting because it's a really fun way for me to try to buy less, actually, because if I film something, I don't feel as much like the need to take it home. So I hope you enjoy these, and you will see many. So definitely, yeah, subscribe and stick around. I will see you next time. Bye!